It's Tuesday, November 5th. Welcome back to Mason Cable News. I'm Crystal Moore.
And I'm Britta Bausis. So how was your Halloween weekend, Crystal?
It was great. I hung out with my friends in D.C. and we went to a few events and we had a great time.
I ate a lot, I'm not going to lie.
So did I.
One time a year you can.
Exactly. Well, this past Friday, November 5th, Chi Omega hosted their second annual benefit concert. The concert was held in Sub 2 Ballroom and featured a variety of musical performances, including songs from Clay Barron, Sub Radio Standard, Matt Day, the brothers of Kappa Alpha Psi Incorporated, and the Chi Omega sisters Emily Pellin and Victoria Blackwell. The benefit concert was put on to raise money for the Chi Omega's national philanthropy, the Make-A-Wish Foundation. The Make-A-Wish Foundation grants wishes of children with life-threatening medical conditions in an effort to enrich the human experience with hope, strength, and joy as outlined on their foundation page. At the benefit, a tribute was sang for the late Alicia Posen, who was a sister of Chi Kappa chapter of Chi Omega and tragically passed away of cancer. The Make-A-Wish Foundation is a cause close to all our hearts, said Mason Sr., sister of Chi Omega, Victoria Blackwell. I'm glad we are able to share not only our commitment to our philanthropy, but our love for Alicia with the Mason community. Over $500 was raised for the event, and if you are interested in making a donation to Chi Omega's Make-A-Wish Foundation, please check out their Facebook page at Chi Omega GMU.
That sounds like a good cause.
Definitely.
Well, do you like to eat on campus? Mason's next big project targets its dining options and promises many changes for the near future. Mason Dining signed a new contract with Sodexo, the French food services corporation, on September 25th to replace the old contract that was set to expire in 2014. The new dining contract includes several changes, which the dining team has scheduled renovations to begin at the start of winter break this year. The east side of the Johnson Center, where the computer store, Freshens, Hotspot, and Sprouts are currently located, will undergo the first set of renovations. The space the computer store currently occupies will be converted into a Panera Bread, which is scheduled to open for the fall 2014 semester. Jasmine's Coffee Shop, currently located on the bottom level of the Johnson Center, will be converted to a Starbucks, projected to open by spring or summer of 2014. Mason is currently discussing bringing a Chipotle to the Johnson Center. However, no agreement has yet been formed. So fingers crossed on that one.
Oh my goodness, that would be absolutely amazing. There's a buzz in the air, George Mason University. In 2012, GMU partnered with local bee experts to build 2 small apiaries on campus that house several beehives. In March, Mason's New Century College expanded the project by adding more colonies for a total of 12. Lisa Green-Pebble, Dean of New Century College, says so far more than 800 GMU students have studied these bees in disciplines spanning from the entire university. According to Green-Pebble, over the past few years, honeybees have faced a mysterious and severe decline known as colony collapse disorder. This loss has affected bee colonies throughout the United States and in parts of Europe. And because bee pollination is crucial for the successful growth of many agricultural crops, from almonds to soybeans, strengthening the health of bees directly supports agricultural diversity and success. Toward helping to understand and address the issue, GMU has teamed with the Sweet Virginia Foundation, a Northern Virginia beekeeping cooperative, to launch Hive Starter, a honeybee initiative at George Mason University and Sweet Virginia Foundation. Andy Sachs, a GMU freshman from Leesburg, says, "The main thing I have learned by studying bees is that they are really very social and are not out to sting you. They are gentle and important to the ecosystem. There is no reason, even if there is initial instinct, to swat and kill them."
Sounds like a sweet deal. Anyway, this week, November 3rd through 7th, is Love Week, hosted by Crew here at George Mason. Love the Philippines 2013 is an ongoing campaign to impact the lives of sex trafficking victims in the Southeast Asian country. The week-long fundraiser is to support International Justice Mission in funding for rescue operations and to support a local women's shelter in the Philippines. The situation in the Philippines is an ongoing struggle. An estimated 27 million people, 80% of which are women, face the atrocity every day, more than any time in recorded history. Human beings are sold for $90 on average, making the industry worth around $32 billion per year. Crew will be selling t-shirts for $20 and accepting donations to contribute to the effort to fight sex trafficking. Additionally, tomorrow, November 6th, there will be an all-day packaging event in Dewberry Hall in order to provide a local women's shelter with care packages. And here we have an interview with Michelle Bouchard.
Sex trafficking is not just a crime that happens somewhere else. We hear about news stories about it happening in Asia, in Eastern Europe. However, every year, women and children in the United States are kidnapped and sold into slavery. The Federal Bureau of Investigation has estimated that about close to 300,000 young people are in danger of being sold into sexual slavery in the United States this year. In 2011, the FBI put out a report about human sex trafficking. They said it was the third largest global organized crime in 2011. In 2013, it's been bumped up to the second largest crime, so it is growing at an alarming rate. And we, even though this is a small part of the whole, it takes a lot of small parts to make that whole. So anything that we can do, whether it's our time or our money or just, retweeting our tweets or telling your friends about, hey, come on down to the raffle and come on down to the packing event, every little bit helps. And this is something we really need to end as soon as we can. You can go to our website for more information at www.masoncrew.org/gmu-love-week.html. You can also like us on Facebook at GMU Love Week or follow us on Twitter at GMU Love Week.
Thanks so much for that, Michelle. And we'll be right back after this commercial break with your event rundown. Today at 8 p.m. at the Dulaski Performing Arts Building, room 3001, the School of Music will host the M3E concert. The M3E concert is the Mason Modern Music Ensemble, and anyone who is even slightly interested should come.
At 7 p.m. in the JC Cinema, Alpha Phi will be hosting the King of Hearts pageant. The King of Hearts pageant is a male beauty pageant, and anyone who loves pageants should come out and see.
Tomorrow in the Student Union Building 1 in the Patriot Lounge from 12 to 2, the International Cafe will be held. The International Cafe is a student-run event with games, music, crafts, and other various things from different countries all over the world. Anyone interested in international culture should come and attend.
And now to Tyler with the sports report.
Good morning, Mason Nation. I'm Tyler Wesh, welcoming you to this week's recap in sports. Kicking off the weekend, the women's soccer team traveled to Philly, where they faced two fierce opponents in St. Joseph's and LaSalle. On Friday, the Lady Patriots struggled with the Hawks of St. Joe's, who were ranked 9 in the A-10 at the time. The lone goal scored by Hawks freshman forward Emily Ginrich was enough to secure a home victory for St. Joe's. Then, coming into Saturday's game with frustration and a passion to win, the women's soccer team was looking to dish out some redemption as they took on the Explorers of LaSalle University, who at the time were second in the A-10, only behind Dayton. Unfortunately, the Explorers got out to an early lead and never looked back as they tacked on 5 goals and shut out the Lady Patriots, improving their record to 5-2-1 in the conference. The 2 losses sent Mason to 5th place in the division with a record of 4-4 and will now face St. Bonaventure in the first round of the A-10 playoffs. In men's soccer team news, however, the ball was rolling in their favor last weekend. The boys held the ranks as they took on Rhode Island in a makeup game here at Mason Stadium. The Patriots, led by Alex Herrera and Bryce Colcom, who both found the back of the net, picked up a crucial 2-1 victory, and then their success transpired into Sunday. On the day of rest, the men could not relax one bit as they took on the Colonials of George Washington. In this revolutionary rivalry game, the Patriots relied on experienced veterans Timmy Mulgrew and Yannick Eckenrode to lead the team to victory, and they did just that. The freshman goalie Stephen Kraus picked up another shutout Sunday, and the Patriots gained 2 more essential in-conference wins, putting them at the top of the A-10 conference, along with St. Louis with a record of 4-0-2. To women's volleyball, where the Lady Patriots had a 2-game homestand, they played back-to-back games, and the ladies looked to pick up 2 wins that could put them in the hunt for a playoff spot. Their efforts, while great, were not enough to do so, however. On Friday, the girls were shut out as they dropped their game against the Dukes of Duquesne And on Saturday, with the intentions of picking up a victory that was much needed, the Patriots again fell short to the Dayton Flyers as they soared past with a score of 3-0. The two losses put the Patriots in 8th place of the A-10, making it very difficult to secure a playoff spot. And finally, Mason's own Bethany Sockelben secured the first A-10 conference championship in Patriots history as she won the individual cross-country championship. So tune in on Thursday for the Patriots Sports Preview. But for now, I'm Tyler Resch. This has been your Recap in Sports. Back to Britta and Crystal.
Thanks for that, Tyler. And now we have some tweets of the day for you guys.
The first tweet of the day, make sure you vote today. #ElectionDay. Are you planning on voting today, Britta?
I hope so. I hope I can get out, yeah.
Yeah, same. I have a lot of classes today, but hopefully I can get out there and vote. I think it's important for everybody in the Mason community to vote because it determines who is going to be running our government. So definitely get out there if you can.
I agree. And the next one, welcome to the Hunger Games, George Mason style.
I'm not sure what that tweet is about. I think it comes from a Mason student who's saying it's getting really competitive in the honors department to keep those grades up and everyone's going after each other. But just stay positive, I'd say, student.
You can do it.
You can do it. School year's almost over, almost end of the semester, so keep it up.
And please don't actually go Hunger Games on your fellow patriots.
It's just a movie.
Yeah.
Well, that wraps it up for today's Tuesday segment of Mason Cable News. I'm Crystal Moore.
And I'm Britta Bausis. Stay classy, GMU.